Hey guys, welcome back to the Curly Reader. My name's Amanda, and today is the best day of the whole year. So this year, I am joining Katie and Krista from Life Between Words and Books and Jams, and I am going to be co-hosting Middle Grade March. Can you believe it? I'm so excited. Middle Grade March is what got me into BookTube. It is what completely got me into middle grade. Like, I get so many comments from people about the fact that they follow me because of middle grade. This is how I got into middle grade and became a lover of middle grade, is Middle Grade March. It is a month-long readathon during the month of March that focuses solely on middle grade reading, middle grade novels. And it is fantastic. So it doesn't matter how much you read or what you read. If you read one middle grade book during the month of March, you're participating, you've participated, and we would love for you to do that. So, as always, as part of Middle Grade March, we have come up with 5 different challenges as well as a group book. And these are just for you to use if you want, but you do not have to use them as challenges or as motivation for what you're picking up. You are free to pick up anything you would like in the middle grade genre. And yeah, genre, that's not even the right terminology, and the middle grade age range, because middle grade is not a genre. All right, so I had to go take care of a kid thing, so I don't even know where I was at. But anyway, I'm going to share with you the 5 different challenges and the group book, and then we'll get into some more of the details of some of the other fun things that we have planned for Middle Grade March. I got so excited, I got parched. So, we have 5 challenges. The first book is to read a book with a silhouette on the cover. This is very common. I was going through my shelves to come up with recommendations, and which will be coming next week, and I found a ton of middle grade books with silhouettes on the cover. So this should not be an issue. So that is the first prompt. The second prompt, challenge, whatever you want to call them, is to read a book with a strong family element. This can be a mother, father, son, daughter, sibling relationship, whatever you want. It can be a group of siblings. It can be a found family relationship. However you want to interpret this, that is what it can be, but something with a strong family dynamic in the story. All right, the third challenge is to read a book that features a journey or an adventure. So a lot of middle grade books feature somebody going on this journey, and so that is what we want you to try to find, a book that encompasses that in the storyline. All right, challenge number 4 is to read a retelling. It can be any type of retelling. It can be a retelling of a fairy tale. It can be a retelling of a classic. It can be a retelling of a modern book that somebody has just retold. It can be anything that you want it to be. It can be a retelling of an adult novel in a children's book format. However you want to do it. It can be graphic adaptation of a typical, like a prose book. However you want to do that, read a retelling. And then the last challenge is to read a book in the decade that you were born. So this is going to be very personal for everybody. It's a very personal challenge, but read a book that, not that is set, but that was written in the decade that you were born. That gives you a broad range. But if you were born in the 50s, in the 60s, in the 2000s, whatever that decade is, read a book set in that decade. So those are the 5 challenges that we have come up with for this year's Middle Grade March, and we really, really hope that you embrace those challenges if you want, but if you don't worry about it. You read what you want to read. And then also, we have a group book that we are going to be reading together. And this year, our group book is The Brave by James Bird. This is a book that takes place, I believe, in Minnesota, and it follows Colin, who has, I believe, OCD. I don't know if it's actually named in the book, but he has a condition that leads him to count every letter that is spoken to him, and then he says the number before he responds back to you. And this leads to a lot of teasing and frustration in school. And so his dad feels like he can't really take care of him anymore. And so he is sent to live with his mother in Minnesota, and she is a Ojibwe, which is a native people group in the Midwest. And so he is sent to live on the reservation with her. And so he arrives in Duluth. So yes, it is in Minnesota. With his dog, and finds his mom, and just kind of sets up home there. It says that his quirk is matched by that of his neighbor, Orenda, a girl who lives mostly in her treehouse and believes she is turning into a butterfly. With Orenda's help, Colin works hard to overcome his challenges. His real tests come when he must step up for his new friend and trust his new family. So this, I've heard amazing things about it. It is a not very well-known book, but I feel like this is going to be a great read for us as a group who loves to read middle grade. I also believe that this is going to provide us with a lot of really great discussion. And so this is going to be our group book. Now, Katie, Krista, and I are each hosting a giveaway for a copy of this book on our channels and on our Instagram accounts. So go check out each of their channels, their announcement videos, as well as their Instagram accounts, and you can be entered to win a copy of The Brave by James Byrd. We will be ending our giveaway in a week, so you have 1 week to enter the giveaway. All you have to do to enter this giveaway is to follow each Krista, Katie, and myself on YouTube and on Instagram if you're entering on Instagram, and then comment down below why you read middle grade or your favorite middle grade book or recommendation. So if you have a favorite middle grade book, let us know that, or let us know why you read middle grade or why you haven't read middle grade up to this point. You can let us know that as well, and you will be entered to win a copy of The Brave. The giveaway will end 1 week from today. So on February 16th, we will be drawing winners for the giveaway, and so there will be 6 winners, 1 from each of our YouTube channels and 1 from each of our Instagram accounts, for a copy of the group book. So that is the giveaway. That is the group book. Other fun things coming in middle grade March. So historically, Krista and Katie have done Instagram lives on Instagram for middle grade discussion throughout the month. We are going to continue doing that. So there will be Instagram live discussions happening the first 3 Wednesdays in March. Times for those will be announced on our Instagram stories before they happen, so watch there for that information. But we will be rotating through whose accounts we're going to be using for that, and so we will kind of alternate who's pairing up. 1 week it'll be Krista and I, the next week it'll be Krista and Katie, the following week it'll be Katie and I, so you'll get a pairing each way. And then also the 4th week of March, sorry, mine totally went blank there, but the 4th week of March on the weekend, so the date will be March 26th, we are going to do a live read-in on YouTube. So we will do a YouTube live. We will have reading sprints. We're going to sit, we're going to read, and we're going to enjoy each other's company and read some middle grade. We will have a little bit of discussion, a little bit of conversing, but it's mostly just going to be a read-in. And then the last week of March, so March 31st, on a Wednesday, we are going to be doing a YouTube live discussion of our group book, The Brave. So we will do it on YouTube. It'll be all 3 of us coming together to discuss The Brave and discuss it with everybody who's read it. It's going to be a good time, and to just wrap up the month and talk about all the fun things that we read throughout the month as well. So I think that's everything. I don't think I forgot anything. I gave you the challenges, I gave you the group book, I gave you the Instagram live, the YouTube lives, I gave you the giveaway information. I think that's all of the checkboxes marked. So I think we're good with all the information that you need to know to participate in Middle Grade March. We are so excited. I am so excited for Middle Grade March. It is my favorite readathon throughout the whole year. I just go all in and read all middle grade throughout the month, but you don't have to do that. You can do it however you want. Like I said, if you read one middle grade book, you have participated, and we love that participation. Our aim with this readathon is to just encourage adults to pick up middle grade. C.S. Lewis has a very famous quote that basically said, a children's book written only for children is not a good children's book at all. Children's books are meant to be read by adults, and we want to spread that love and that willingness to read children's books to other adults. And I hope, if nothing else, that from my enthusiasm, you can gain some enthusiasm for reading children's books. And so in the coming weeks, we will have recommendations videos as well as our own TBRs going out for what we're planning on reading for Middle Grade March. And we're so excited for you to join us for this readathon. So I think that does it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're going to be participating, let me know. And like I said, to enter the giveaway, you can just comment down below either a middle grade recommendation, a book you love, or why you read middle grade, why it's exciting to you. And yeah, other than that, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you stick around and subscribe. And until next time, see ya.